My name is Abhijit Potnis, and I lead the channel presales team for Dell Technologies. Today, I'm going to talk about a very interesting topic, path to multi-cloud for our customers. I will touch upon two important things here. One is what you, as a channel partner, has a role to play in this multi-cloud journey of our customer. Secondly, I'll also talk about why you should work with Dell Technologies to make this customer's journey a lot more easier. So let's get started. I'm sure you heard customers, speakers before me talking about this, saying technology is changing every industry, and it is. As per IDC, the economy is going digital. In fact, by 2023, 52% of global GDP will be driven by digital economy. IDC predicts that 60% of physical goods revenue will be driven by digital economy. This will mean that for companies to gain competitive advantage, they have to deliver digital services which are powered by data, driven by software running in multi-cloud world. So every organization is running towards obviously delivering digital transformation. At the same time, CIOs are being asked to do more with less IT budget. As we see, 74% organizations today are currently already using some form of hybrid cloud environments. In fact, 93% of enterprises have multi-cloud strategy in place. 16% of the enterprise organizations are spending more than $1 million a month on public cloud. Security and cloud spend, managing the cloud spend is top challenge every customer is facing today. On an average, 23% of customers are spending more than what they thought of on a public cloud environment. So when they move their applications to new environment, which is multi-cloud world, customers have to make a decision in terms of whether they should retain the application as it is running on their traditional data center, or should they replace it with new one which is running in public cloud world, or should they rehost the application to run it in cloud environment but on a private cloud environments, or refactor the organization, or simply re-architect the application to run in a multi-cloud world, or maybe retire application. And customers have to make these decisions based on their workload rationalization parameters. One is look at the performance requirements of each application, look at economics of whether I can afford the application to be run in a given environment, whether it's a private cloud or a public cloud or hybrid cloud environments. And the last but not the least is trust. What security posture do I need to have for each application so that it is ready to run in a multi-cloud world? So as our customers move to the public cloud world, they start realizing that soon enough they end up having more than one application running in more than one public cloud environment. And by the way, they have existing applications they want to migrate on their data center in a private cloud environment as well. There are different reasons why that happens. Maybe some of the services and vendors are unique and they run their applications on a certain public cloud. Maybe customers adopt public cloud more than one as a risk mitigation strategy. Maybe some customers do it because they are going through a merger and acquisition. Or maybe simply put, some of their business units are running some of their applications on a public cloud environments. And this essentially creates a complex world of more than one public cloud environments at the same time maintaining their applications on private cloud as well. And as we all know, these public cloud environments are not compatible easy enough, and it ends up, or customer ends up having multiple management and operational silos. Moving applications back and forth from one cloud environment to the other is not easy, and that creates complex workload migration problems which they carry forward. And as we adopt more than one cloud environments, new skills have to be built within the organization and new processes have to be built to make sure it is capable of running in multi-cloud world. And last but not least, uncertain security postures by every cloud operating environment creates its own problem and unique challenges which our customers have to manage. Now, as we see today, In real world, customers either run their applications in a classic public cloud environment, which are mostly dominated by hyperscalers like AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. Some of the applications end up running on a private off-prem managed by service provider environments, which are hosted for customer by service provider. And third one, which is a private cloud environment where customer is turning his existing traditional IT infrastructure into cloud operating environments. Now, very interestingly, more than partners like Dell Technologies, channel partners like yourself have a very unique role to play. You can play a role of a trusted advisor where you can help customers deliver advisory services in terms of ability to tell customer which workloads will reside in which environment at the right cost and most efficient layer, whether it's a public cloud or a private cloud or a colo data center. Which applications will reside where, which application will have to be built and redesigned, which applications will have to be lift and shifted to public cloud environments. And all of this where customers need help, they need advisory services, they need migration services, and they need all the help which you channel partners can provide to our customers together. Now, why should you work with Dell Technologies? Dell Technologies, as an essential technology company, has a very critical role to play in all of these three cloud environments. What I'll do in the next few minutes is take you through each of the cloud environment and what solutions and technologies which you can adopt in those cloud environments as well. Let's begin with where customer has decided to migrate one of his application to hyperscaler environments, maybe AWS, maybe Azure, maybe GCP. But as we all know, our customers are habitual to using Dell Technologies best of breed consistent infrastructure on their data center, in their data center. They're habitual to it. Now imagine you're moving to a public cloud environment. Will it be a lot more easier if they have their VMware applications being able to run on a public cloud environment when they move to AWS? What we allow today customers to do is run VMware or VMware managed cloud in AWS. Essentially means it will allow customers flexibility to move applications back and forth between AWS cloud and on-premise cloud, where VMware is a common platform they're going to virtualize their applications on. And that's essentially consuming Dell Technologies services and offerings in cloud. But what about storage, which we are known for? Best of breed, consistent infrastructure. Today, we allow customers to consume the differentiated storage solutions in the cloud itself. Today, we allow Azure customers to consume storage, which is best of breed, which they are aware of from, which are directly connected to Azure public cloud offerings. Not only that, if there is a customer who is habitual to using our best of breed file workload storage infrastructure, our unstructured data solutions like running on Isilon, today we allow customers to consume and use our best of breed file workload infrastructure on Google Cloud Platform. Customers can order, build, manage, and run their file workloads on Isilon in GCP. Our customers can also protect their data running in public cloud environments. The best of breed software solutions and technologies from Dell actually are available to be consumed as a service in public cloud environments. Customers can use and run, for example, their domain virtual edition in public cloud and protect their data and take backup locally on public cloud. That's about consuming data on Dell Technologies on cloud. Customers can expand their existing on-premise cloud environments to take benefits of the public cloud environments as well. They can burst their workloads to cloud. They can expand storage to the cloud, where you are offloading some of the data and old maybe archival storage onto the public cloud. Or simply they can continue to take their backups on-premise, and older backups are being pushed to the public cloud environment so that you will take advantage of the data and the cost which is related to storing data for long-term duration. That's how we play a role in a hyperscaler environment where customer is moving to a public cloud. That makes customers life easy to adopt to hyperscaler environments. What about customers say, I don't want to go public cloud, but I want to have my infrastructure being managed by somebody else. I don't care where it is. It needs to be hosted and run and managed by a service provider. And as you know, Dell has worked with more than 4,000 cloud service providers to offer their services as a service offering using Dell technology infrastructure. Now what we are doing is we are working with channel partners to expand Dell CSP services to be offered to our end customers via channel reseller network, which we have. You have worked with us before to resell our technologies in past. Now you can actually start offering it as a service very effectively to your customer. And the advantage of working in that fashion is you are allowed to define and build customer specific terms and conditions. You can define the SLAs that customer needs and build that as a model which you offer to your customer. And you can build unique offerings and solution where you are consuming and offering services combined with some of the ISV solutions on top of Dell technology infrastructure and offer it as a service to your customer. The third bucket, which you're aware of, is aligning to Dell Technologies Cloud platform and running on-premise private cloud environments in their data centers. Today, customers have traditional IT. We can help them move to the cloud environments on-premise or on the edge as well. Now here we bring cloud experience home for our customers. Using VMware Cloud Foundations, customers can build and run their own cloud environments on-premise. They can do that with Google Cloud as well. If they decide to run Google Cloud on-premise, we allow them to use best-of-breed Dell Technologies infrastructure on which Google Cloud platform can be run and hosted on-premise as well. Big call out to our partner Microsoft, who allows our customers to run and deploy Azure cloud services on-premise, run on Dell, proven Dell Technologies infrastructure platform. Azure Stack Hub, which is offering from Microsoft, runs on proven Dell Technology infrastructure and run on-premise for customers to give ability to consume Azure services in their data center. And all of these are backed up by Dell Technology Cloud platform offerings and services which allow customers to consume them on as need basis. Now, what's the opportunity for channel partner in this world? Obviously, we saw how Dell Technologies can play a role for the cloud environments. As a partner, you can offer your services right from reselling all the way to building IP intellectual property-based services. Let's look at one by one. As I said earlier, customers need help and consulting in terms of which applications will go on which cloud platform based on either performance needs, economic needs, or trust needs of each application, whether it should reside on traditional IT, whether it should go on private cloud, or whether it should go on public cloud. Obviously, as a channel partner, you can resell services based on customers' commitment to modernize their data center as well as on the consumption basis. That's one. As you elevate your services offering, you can start building and running advisory services, assessment services, which will help customer decide application rationalization, their deployment, and their migration, and repatriation if need be. Take to the next level, managing those applications, environments, and multi-cloud world on behalf of customer. You can offer services around running and optimizing those offerings. You can build and help migrate applications. You can manage their billing. You can help them manage their security and compliance norms. You can actually help them modernize their applications and data which they want to thrive on for their digital transformation journey. Last but not least, you can build your intellectual property by combining as a service infrastructure as a service offering with additional ISV and software vendors put together and offer it as a service to our end customers, where those are uniquely built for customer needs and focused on vertical industry. That will give you additional margins which you're looking for to exploit the opportunity which is open for all of us in multi-cloud world. Why should you work with Dell Technologies? As you see, our customers are habitually using best-of-breed consistent infrastructure on-premise. They know it all. They know how Dell Technologies infrastructure works, how to make it work, how do you operate that. Now, you can help them expand that to the cloud operating environments, whether it's on-premise or off-premise or public cloud environment. Consistent best of breed cloud operating framework helps customer make their journey easier. Combine that with thriving partner ecosystem makes it a lot better. We can start offering services together and reach out to our customers to make their journey a lot more easier. And as a channel partner, which you work with us to offer reliable services for customers to take that journey and make it easier for them to take the journey on digital transformation. So we, that is Dell Technologies and you as a channel partner, have a big role to play to bring it all together. And that's where my ask to all of you is please work with us. Dell Technologies, essential technology company of the world, to make customers' journey to digital world a lot more easier.